Greetings, aspirants. With only 30 days remaining to CAT, we, the Admissions Committee of IIM Raipur, are here to help you with some useful tips and tricks. Let's hear it from our scholars.
Hi, I'm Pooja, currently pursuing my MBA from IIM Raipur. Exactly a year ago, I was on the other side of the screen, and now, as we gear up for 30 days of the CAT, I'm here to share what helped me in this transition. So, the VARC section consists of two components, verbal ability and reading comprehension, and by now, you must have devised a strategy as to the section you would want to begin with. For me, it was RC. And there are three ways you could select the RC. The first would be familiarity with the theme, for example, sociology, psychology, or geopolitical. The second would be the writing style of the passage, which could be gauged by reading the first paragraph of the passage. The third would be the type of question, fact-based or inference-based. Personally, I would suggest to avoid paras which contain more inference-based questions for the first few attempts. However, if RC starts feeling too overwhelming, feel free to switch to the VA section. Since it contains more of the theta-based questions, the risk proportion is comparatively lower and would help you in building confidence. This was the question selection strategy. Now comes how to approach the RC section. There are two ways to it. First, you could either read the questions first and then go on to the passage, or you could skim through the passage and then read the questions. For me, the latter worked in my favor. Now coming to the VA section, you would have to go through the previous mocks you've taken till now and analyze your accuracy rate and the time taken to solve those questions. Since in VA RC section, accuracy rate matters more than attempt rates, and if you would begin with the questions you are strong at, it would help in building confidence. That pretty much sums up my journey, and wishing you the very best for yours.
Hi, my name is Amir Joshi, a student at IIM Raipur. There are only 30 days remaining for the CAT, and I would like to share my preparation strategy for the DILR. Since I was working alongside my CAT preparation, my main focus was whether I'm utilizing my time effectively. During my working hours, in my free time, I used to solve one or two Sudoku puzzles or solving one or two chess games, and I used to solve one or two diverse DILR sets without any fail. So after solving each set, I used to analyze whether I have selected the most simple method or whether I could have saved my time in my calculations. So this also helped me for my set selection, and along with that, I used to solve mocks on alternate day, and I used to analyze the mocks when I'm not giving the mock. So along with that, I also solved the sectional test, and which helped me to get exposure to diverse range of DILR sets. The most important thing for the DILR is whether you have selected the most simple DILR sets first and you have left the difficult ones. So this you will get used to it when you will solve a lot of DILR sets. So this was my overall strategy for the DILR in the last 30 days. All the best.
Hi everyone, my name is Gunjan Banarkar from MBA Batch 25-27 at IIM Raipur. So since just 30 days are remaining for a CAT examination, so I would like to share some tips for the cons section of your CAT exam. So firstly, I would like to say that just focus on the topics which have high weightage or high scoring topics. Like for example, in cons, we have arithmetic and algebra. In arithmetic, we have topics like time, speed, distance, mixture and alligation, ratio, proportion, percentages, etc. Just focus on those topics and practice as much question as possible. Another thing I would like to share is don't start any new topic. Don't prepare for any new topic which you are not at all aware about. Focus on the topics which are your strong topics. Another thing I would like to share is solve as much PYQ questions as possible. PYQ like previous year question papers. Just solve all the questions available, maybe like last 10 years questions or last 15-year questions. Solve as much as you can. Another thing is give as much mock test as possible. Since there are only 30 days left, it will be much appreciated if you solve entire 2 hour mock exams. But if you are not comfortable with that, you can also go with 40-minute sectional mock test. And after the giving mock test, you can analyze the results which you have been getting from your mock test. But don't get your morale down by any low scores at this point. It will be better to analyze the result where you are lagging and then practice and fix those topics. Last but not the least, stay calm and consistent during your entire preparation journey.
From all of us here at IIM Raipur, we wish every CAT aspirant out there the very best of luck. Stay calm, stay confident, and give it your all. All the very best.